Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a bait color that's made in a wide variety of bait types, hard baits, soft baits, just different types of baits that I think, if you're not aware, is a really strong color, and it might be a secret to you. You may not have thrown it, you may not own it, but it is certainly a fish catcher. I have experienced it. My clients have fished this color with me, as well as a friend of mine. We fished a tournament a couple weeks ago, did well with this exact color. If you don't have this color, stick around for this quick video. Before I get right into it, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing that. It's probably one of the better ways to help grow the channel, and I would certainly appreciate it. So, secret color, maybe, maybe not, but I definitely think there's something to be said for the color green gizzard. And I'm going to show you a wide variety of baits that this color comes in, and I feel like is effective in all of them. And they may not actually call it green gizzard. Each prospective bait company might have a different name for it, but this is a fish catching color that you definitely want to have in the boat at the ready so that you can catch some fish, specifically if they're feeding on shad. The color that I'm talking about, green gizzard. Green gizzard doesn't look really all that appealing. First glance, you're like, well, yeah, I can see fish biting it. It's natural, looks good. But man, this color combination, it's a bit of a translucent, you could almost see through it. Actually, you can see through it when you hold it up to the light, but it has just this kind of a sheen like this, and it's just a kind of a pearlescent green. Some might have more pearl to it than others. This is on a Bill Lewis hammer trap, and man, it's just a great fish catching color. Has a little bit of a black scale pattern, but it's just a darker green, and it just kind of fades throughout in a pearlish belly. And again, I'm going to show you some different bait companies that actually have this color, and they do their little tweaks to kind of make it their own. But just I want to show you how many bait companies are making a color like this, and that's usually the sign right there. The next bait that I'm going to show you is a spoon, and this bait, I don't know if you can see the teeth marks, but this is a green gizzard spoon. You can see the green scale pattern with the black kind of a scale pattern print, and then it's kind of a chrome, but that's a green gizzard. Nothing really on the back, but this has been probably one of my favorite spoon types for fishing offshore, or spoon colors for fishing offshore. Here's another one, and I'm not even sure what this lure company calls this, but this is basically a variation of green gizzard. Basically, this has a little bit of a brown back down the back, but basically green shoulders, comes down to a pearlish belly, and again, I can hold up to the light and I can see that it is transparent. It's not an opaque bait, but as you can see, it also has that green sheen as I kind of turn it in the light. That's the key, I think, with this bait. Here's a square bill, another green gizzard color. Look at how similar these colors are. So the green gizzard color pattern, definitely something you want to have. And then venturing into more of the soft plastic, there's a green gizzard swim bait, little boot tail style swim bait, little finesse swim bait. Again, that green, naturalistic green back, kind of, when you hold it up to the light, a little bit of a translucent look here, but pearlish smoke on the sides and the belly. Here's another topwater lure that's also made in a variation of that green gizzard. A little bit darker back or spine paint job, but if you hold it up, again it kind of has that sheen of green, more translucent. I don't know if they call this green gizzard, but another green gizzard color. Different variations. I think I've shown you everything that I have, and these are just some of the ones that I had that I could grab as I thought about this. I'm like, a lot of people may not know about the potency of this color. It's a great color, specifically in the water, somewhat clear, and then you have bright days, clear skies, maybe not a lot of wind. You want something where the fish really can't get a good look at it. It's got that baitfish sheen or tone to it, but then it's not really loud or bright like your typical like pearl or anything like that. Green gizzard, something you want to take into consideration. You may all already throw a green gizzard type pattern, but it's something that I feel like just works. I've caught them on like deep diving crankbaits with green gizzard color. So it really depends on the watercolor that you're on and the conditions that you're out. And if I was throwing a green gizzard color and it was overcast and say windy and the water was stained, I might actually turn to more of a white or something that has more color in it. But on those clear, bright days with clear water, make sure you have a green gizzard bait tied on. I feel like it does a tremendous job at imitating shad. Quick video for you guys today. Thank you for tuning into the YouTube channel. If you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you go to the description section. There you'll find links to my merch, Team Niggemeyer Fishing, as well as my Facebook, Instagram, website, and a discount code for Amphibia eye gear. Until next time, thanks for watching and good fishing.